Genesis is a book of beginnings that introduces important foundational doctrines and key characters that shape the remainder of the Bible. Each story contained in this opening book of God's Word is a true account of our world and the early inhabitants of it. Genesis opens with the famous creation story, detailing how God created the entire world in 6 literal days, culminating in the creation of Adam and Eve on day 6. Initially created perfect, this first human couple dwell in the beautiful Garden of Eden, but would quickly succumb to Satan's temptation by eating the forbidden fruit. This act of disobedience leads to their expulsion from paradise, sadly showing us the consequences of human weakness and sin. This event, referred to as the Fall, represents humanity's separation from a holy God due to sin. Christ's sacrificial death on Calvary is the price paid by God to redeem mankind from the consequences of this initial fall. The Genesis story then shifts to the descendants of Adam and Eve and focuses on a man named Noah who found grace in the eyes of the Lord in the midst of a wicked society. Noah's Ark, which preserves a remnant of humanity and various animal species during the catastrophic global flood, shows themes of grace, divine judgment of sin, and the importance of righteousness. Shortly after the repopulation of the earth had begun, the Tower of Babel is erected in violation of God's command. Once again, divine punishment was delivered, resulting in the dispersion of languages and the scattering of people across the earth. Genesis then transitions to the patriarchal stories, focusing on key figures like Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. The covenant God makes with Abraham in Genesis 15 establishes the basis for God's chosen people, the Hebrews. The 12 tribes of Israel originate from the 12 sons of Jacob, who was given the name Israel in Genesis 32. The remainder of Genesis focuses on one of these sons in particular, Joseph, and through his dramatic life story, from beloved son to slave, and from prisoner to a ruler in Egypt, Genesis explores themes of family dynamics, jealousy, faithfulness, forgiveness, and divine providence. By the end of the book of Genesis, Israel and his family find themselves dwelling in the land of Egypt.